What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today? Welcome to the ZolYin Podcast, where we talk about books, brains, and blockchains. If you're new, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching and listening. So, today I'm going to talk to you about something that's very important that a lot of people tend to forget to do because they're in the grind, they're doing their thing, they're making things happen, they're making the world their oyster, okay? They're making this market work for them, and that's fine. Nothing wrong with that, okay? You got to take care of your health. And one thing that you need to do 1000% without missing a beat is you have to get more sleep. You need more sleep. You need good night's sleep, okay? A good night's sleep is 6 to 8 hours, right? I say 8 hours, personally speaking, right? Try to shoot for 8 hours. I try to get 7 to 8, on a good day, I usually just sleep right through the whole thing. You know what I mean? I get a bunch of sleep. But the thing is, not always, as you can tell. Not always. I'm a workaholic. But the point, what I'm trying to say is, try, okay? You need to try. You need to at least do yourself that big service of getting yourself more sleep. Here's the thing. In this market, in the whole Shadowverse, no matter what you're doing, all right, you are somehow working with funds. Either your funds, someone else's funds, whatever it is you're doing, you need to have the best mental capacity as possible, okay? Give yourself that ability to think better by giving yourself more mental energy, by giving yourself more physical energy, by allowing yourself to have more focus, by getting more sleep. Here's the thing about sleep. Sleep is the end all be all result, okay, of you caring about yourself enough to get yourself the rest you need. You deserve it. You do deserve it. You deserve it. You don't give yourself enough credit. Most people don't. Most people don't give themselves enough credit when it comes to their health. And I understand. Times are tough. You're busy. You're trying to make it. We're all trying to make it. I get it. Nothing wrong with that. You're human. We all get caught up in a bunch of things all the time, okay? But this is just my PSA to you that why you need to do it, okay? Here's one of the benefits of sleep. One of the benefits of sleep, when you enter the astral plane, as I call it, when you get that good deep sleep, not the sleep that's kind of shallow that you kind of like a nap, like where you're in and out. I'm talking about when you're all the way in, when you're in the dark and you just are in a whole other world. You are in such deep sleep, you have dreams. Sleep works in REM cycles, right? You have the first half, that first third quarter, whatever, and then it goes into the super deep sleep, and then it goes back to more of the conscious sleep. That's when you can kind of wake up and go to the bathroom, wake up, or you hear a sound or something and you're able to wake up and see what's going on. That's when you're in that second phase, or rather that third phase, and then it goes back down into deep sleep again. That's why some people feel actually more tired when they get 10 hours of sleep than when they get sleep that's about 2 or 3 hours. It's because those 2 or 3 hours, it was shallow sleep. It wasn't that good deep sleep, okay? That's why I call it entering the astral plane. You really want to enter your mind into the astral plane. It's almost like your soul and your mind are one, and you enter a whole other world where you're just floating away and you're rejuvenating, okay? Because the other part of your brain is activated now, okay? That part of the brain that normally isn't activated until you sleep, it's activated now, and it's firing on all cylinders. It's taking care of all the problems in your body. You're able to create all of that waste that you have in your body and consolidate it into one spot. That's why you got to go to the bathroom at night. That's why when you wake up in the morning, you probably go to the bathroom right away. It's because your body was taking all that toxin, all that stuff from your brain that was toxic, and it's just putting all that in one nasty pollution area, and now you're able to just get rid of it when you wake up. You're doing yourself a huge disservice in the end when you don't allow yourself more deep sleep. Take a day or two on your schedule where you're like, this is the night where I stop everything early and I get good rest. Or you could do what I do, which is I planned on like one day, this is a short day of no sleep or less sleep, and then the rest of the week is like, this is the week where I have to like get more sleep, right? Where you decide, hey, I'm gonna be a late upper or an early upper, early to bed person. Whatever you're doing, make it work for you. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter which way you go, as long as you have a plan, okay? Have a plan for your rest. When you get good deep sleep and you enter that astral plane, you actually come out happier. When you wake up, you will have a much more calming reality to what's going on. Let's say the market is taking a huge dump, okay? The market's taking a huge dump. The sky is on fire. It's all over, bro. When you look at your portfolio and you think to yourself, dump everything, take an L, all that stuff, rest on it. Sleep on it. Whatever move you're gonna make that you think could wreck you, take a nap. A real sleep, not just a nap. I take that back. Take the full sleep. Get a good night's rest, okay? Then the next morning, to have a look at your plan again and say, what is going on that I had? Like, have a note like you wrote, like to yourself, and think to yourself, okay, you ask yourself that honest question, do I want to pursue this thing? I promise you will have a different opinion or view, a much clearer view of what's going on than you did originally. Because what happened is you were very tired. The stress of the whole situation was draining you. And that happens a lot to a lot of people. Again, my whole point is getting good sleep is huge. It's massive. And when you sleep, this is how you do the astral plane sleep. You make a room. You have a specific room. I have a room way down over there. It is a very dark, cold place. There's nothing else going on in that room. There's only a bed. That's all there is. You go in that room, you think, man, is this a prison cell? You have to create an environment, a space where you sleep and nothing else. That is true freedom. You get into that bed, you sleep, you pass out, you creating a psychological cycle for yourself where you're like, you see this bed, it's time for bed. You even feel tired. Even times when you don't feel tired, you see that bed, you're gonna feel tired. I don't go to that room until it's time to sleep. That's on purpose. I make sure I'm psychologically ready to just I don't have nights where I lay down at night and I look up at the ceiling. I get in that bed and I wake up because I fell asleep, okay? It's almost the reverse problem for me, where I'm so in the deep dream that the dream is just, wow, I almost never want to wake up, That's where you need to be, because when you wake up, you feel refreshed, you feel rejuvenated, you're positive, you have a better outlook. You're able to be more amused by the ridiculousness that's happening out in the world. So do yourself a huge favor. Don't push yourself to the limit and you wreck yourself for just something that wasn't necessary, okay? None of this is necessary. You can have good sleep. You deserve it. Not only can you have it, you deserve it. Enter the astral plane. Get the deep sleep you need as a trader, as a hodler, as a buyer, as a seller, whatever it is you're doing. It doesn't matter. If you're a teacher, especially get some good sleep. If you are a boss of a company, get some good night's sleep. It is imperative that you do so. Another thing people forget to do. No phones. Make sure your phone is already set for its its alarm before you go into that room. Don't even look at your phone if you can avoid it before going into that room. When you're in that room, nothing's on. That's the only thing. Not even the light. I'm telling you now, not even the light. You open that door, there's plenty of light behind you, hopefully, and then you're able to enter a different place. You get into that bed, you put the covers on, you put your head on that pillow, you should be knocked out. That's the idea. That's the way to live. Because now you have a whole world where you are absolutely getting rejuvenated by this place. It's a battery. It's almost like you're plugging yourself in to be charged for the next day. Okay? So, once more, getting good night's sleep is imperative. It's not only necessary. It's not only, it's not only important. It's absolutely necessary. Okay, so do yourself a huge favor. Allow yourself that sleep, and you will enter a higher place of your of a mindset, of a better shadow mindset. Still working shop that name, okay? Still working on that name. Anyways, if you like this video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time. Hit the like button, share the video to someone who you think needs more sleep, someone in the market who probably could benefit from someone could probably benefit from the sleep, good sleep. It is what it is. People always tell me all the time that they're not getting the sleep that they need, and I thought, I think it's time to actually address this problem head first, especially after yesterday's video when I talked about many ways to avoid the whole drama of being sick. Anyways, thanks again. Appreciate your time. Have a great day.